That was electric. That was electric.
Smoke royalty. We're smoking with y'all, man. Hey, we're back with another Smok3n Wit The King. I believe this is episode 4. You dig what I'm saying? And it's only right that we do this thing right. In true Smoke Kings fashion. You dig what I'm saying? Shout out to the Electric Squad. Shout out to the Smoke Royalty. I see y'all. Each and every one of y'all trust and believe I do. I appreciate the support as always. You feel me? It's definitely unmatched. I would like to say that. My bad. The support you guys show to me and our channel. This is our channel. You feel me? Is immense. You know what I mean? It's abundant. It's all of them big ass words that mean a lot. And a lot. Shout out to Sue Sir. You dig what I'm saying? There'll be some times where I'll be just driving. You feel me? I'll receive a text. Smoke, I appreciate what you're doing. Keep rocking. And that right there gets to me. You feel me? That makes me want to keep, you know what I mean, putting on. That makes me want to keep keep this thing going, keep this community growing. You dig what I'm saying? It's not often that you get a community of positive people. You feel me? The core, you feel me? The core is so positive, you feel me? That any spark of negativity just makes it bigger, you feel me? And that's what we're all about here. We got a super electric interview lined up for you tonight. Hold up, before we get to the interview, my bad. Cold Case, pay-per-view, December 22nd. It's only $5. You feel me? How many battles is on there? I believe it's maybe like 7, 8 of them things. You feel me? That's less than $1 per battle. You feel me? Buy that shit. Support. You feel me? Use the promo code Smok3n. You feel me? Get that discount. You dig? And keep supporting. You feel me? We got a ton of talent, and they're doing big things. They're making moves. You feel me? Big splash. You feel me? Each and every one of them. And I feel like our support is needed. You know what I mean? Heavily. Especially if we want to see them grow and get to those next levels and get to higher heights. You feel me? It's not often that you have so much talent cultivated that can get to that next level. Like your starting 5 is the starting 5 in the next level. Like it's not often you get that. You feel me? And they need all the support that they can get going forward with their careers. You feel me? So buy the pay-per-view, motherfuckers. It's $5, like I said. Use the promo code Smok3n. You feel me? Easy peasy. You did what I'm saying? Lemon squeezy. And if you too lazy to search for it, you know what I mean? If that's the case, I made it foolproof. You feel me? I made it that much easier. The link is in the description. The link is in the... Oh, it's in the chat. I see it. It was there. So, yeah, buy that thing. You feel me? However, we got a super electric individual in the building tonight. He goes by the name of Clip Corleone. You dig what I'm saying? He has been, this is what, his second battle? Outstanding. From his first showing, you dig what I'm saying? He's acting like I'm not gonna say acting. He's showing that he proves to be here. He's showing that he has the talent. He's showing that he has the gumption. He's showing that he has the gall. Something a lot of you niggas don't have. Keep it 100. This man has every bit of that. You feel me? Clip Corleone. How are you, my brother?
I said, yo.
Hey.
Bro. Salute, Smoke. You hear me?
How you, my brother? Yes, sir. I can hear you loud and clear.
I'm blessed, man. Salute to everyone out there who's watching, you know what I'm saying? Clip Corleone. Everything ain't for everybody except the one they can never body. Straight up.
Facts,
you know
facts. Talk that ish. Talk that grown man ish, by the way. You feel me?
Just practicing our slogan, that's it. First time out loud.
Okay, then. Clip Corleone, how is you, how coming from, like your first battle to right now, how is you feeling, my brother? Like, you gotta, I know we're gonna get into it a little bit further in the interview, but you got another one coming up, correct? Like, how is you feeling?
I feel positive for sure, to say the least. But I feel I don't know, like it's just, I guess because it's 3 rounds, so I just want to make sure I'm doing it right. Because in my head as I'm writing it, of course I'm gonna tell myself this is how it needs to be, or this is the right way. Because I'd be like I feel like I've been killing it or whatever. I'm capable of writing dope shit. So I was like, why change it up much? But then it's just like being the 3 rounds. I don't know. Do I need to talk about the same shit all 3 rounds? Do I need to talk, spread it out and talk about, same things in all 3 rounds, or just dedicate each round to its own thing? You know what I mean? So I'm just trying to.
So is it fair to say that you're
get right for the people here. Oh, at the least, yeah, to say the least,
definitely. Okay. Word up. Okay, so
especially because a few people got De Niro winning, man. A few people got De Niro winning, so that's really what's getting to me too.
Okay, yeah.
But every right,
clip. We gonna get into that. Okay, we gonna save that for the, you know what I mean, for the, you know what I'm saying. You feel me?
Yeah.
But. What I wanted to ask you for the people, like, because we want to get an in-depth version of an interview to where we know what type of person Clip is. We get his background and all of that. You know what I mean? So, Clip, my brother, first things first. Where are you from originally?
Honestly, a real small town people ain't really heard of. It's about 100 miles south of Houston, Texas.
Okay.
We'll refer to it as the 361 area.
Okay.
Or Stone Cold Steve Austin's area. He's probably the most, I guess, famous person from this area.
Okay.
Other than that, just a little town, we ain't shit.
Okay. And you grew up there?
Yes.
Born and raised in the little town? Okay.
Correct. All up until like I was about 22. I went to move with family out in Alabama for a little bit.
Okay.
Well, I guess we'll make our way down that.
So where you from? Is it more of a rural area?
It's city. It's more city. It's more city than country.
Okay. So is it slower? Is it slower than the actual city, or is it still got some of that hustle and bustle? You know what I mean? Type of vibe.
It's fast, to say the least. I guess as fast as it could be for what I think we got like 80,000 people, some shit, 90,000 people, not much.
Okay. Sheesh. Okay.
They're always building shit. They're trying to
They're still building on
I
to
mean,
it type of shit.
we got 2 colleges here, so.
Okay. They definitely want to build some shit around them colleges for the, you know what I mean, to attract some more of them people to come there and spend that mugga. You feel me?
Right.
That's a fact. So growing up in outside of Houston, right?
Yes, sir.
So what was the vibe growing up, man? Like from a youngin, what was that vibe like?
Honestly, I guess I would say I had a good like childhood, like as a child, not a teen yet, but like as a child, like, I mean, life was good. Um, I you know I had a big family. We all lived together. It was my grandparents, my mother, her her younger brother, or her 2 younger brothers, and and just myself. So um, to say the least, since I was like the first, my mother's first son and the first grandson, to say the least, I was I don't know, I guess I was kind of spoiled to say the least.
Is that kind of
Without
sport?
without fronting. Yeah, I mean,
Ain't
like,
nothing wrong
yeah,
with
I mean,
that.
they showed me how to love, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I was the prince. I was the prince or whatever. But
that's how it's supposed to be.
so right, so I always I always had that love or whatever. My mom, um, for my mom, my uncles and shit. Her youngest brother, my, I guess my uncle that's nearest to me in age, he's like we're like 9 years apart.
Mm-hmm.
Since I guess we all live in the house, my grandparents also chipped in. They played a big part in raising me or whatever. Um, and helping my mom out and stuff too. But I guess growing up, my uncle that was closest to me, we always, I guess, I don't know, we were just so close. He always introduced me as like his little brother. I guess is what I'm trying to
Okay.
explain. So,
Okay.
so you might hear me sometimes while we're taking our story. You're gonna hear me sometimes reference to him as my older brother, but he's my uncle.
I got you. I got
So
you.
I'm
I
actually
got
his.
look. I
I'm
got an auntie that's younger than me, and I got an uncle that's close to my age as well. So I already know. I already know what's going on. But nah,
I hope everyone's rolling up out there, man. We smoking with the king, man.
Oh
Let's
yeah,
do it in
that's a
style.
fact. I'm rolling up right now. You feel me? but either way, so growing up, you know what I mean. You say getting the love from your uncles and stuff like that. Like what about outside? You know what I mean? Like what's going outside growing up outside of Houston, Texas, like that?
Honestly, I grew up in a decent neighborhood. I ain't gonna lie. Um, but I don't know. I just never. I had friends in school or whatever, but none that I hung out with out of school. I always found myself going, hanging out a few blocks down that way. I ain't gonna, it wasn't no, it wasn't the projects or nothing, but it was just like I guess more affordable living type apartments or whatever. But I was always over there. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where I
Mm-hmm.
found. I guess because of the area, it was like not to be on no race shit, but it was a predominantly white school or whatever. Very
Yeah.
very little very little Hispanics and blacks. Um, but shit, I was always, I guess that's probably why I was always over there down the street. 'Cause that's all the
I
all the
got you.
Mexicans and blacks were and shit.
I got you. I
Um,
got you. You
but
say
we, but even but I wouldn't not, no, we wouldn't always on the thuggish shit though. I mean, since before we started thugging, we was just out there playing fucking football all the time. You know what I
just
mean? Tackle
chilling, right?
football in the grass and shit. Yeah, tackle
Yeah.
football in the grass. Except for when we run over the driveways, touch. We got
You
because
gotta touch it.
that little strip of the driveway. You know what I mean? It's about
Yeah.
3 feet of
Okay.
concrete, so we got respect.
I'm gonna be real with you, Clip. There was a period of time I stayed in New York, right?
Okay.
And in New York, it's different. niggas play tackle in the streets, my nigga. Like niggas be ready to fight and shit. Like why would you even play this if you gonna fight? You know what I mean? This is wild. Like you know what I mean? Ramming niggas into the car because you know they park on the streets. So you know. What I mean?
Hey, and meeting up the next day, right? Until meeting up the next day.
Still meeting up the next day, Clip. Things were so simpler back then. You feel me? However. Moving along, so you saying that you know what I mean? You kind of dissed the side that you was staying on and mingled down to the other side, right? Around what age did you start to mingle across the way, so to speak?
I guess probably as soon as they I don't know. I guess as soon as my people like wasn't tripping on me dipping by myself. So I guess I'll be like 9 or some shit, 8 or 9.
Okay.
Especially because it was just especially because they knew where I was, and like 1 or 2 of my I had 2 homies over there that they actually my parents actually talked to their parents and shit, so they already knew what was up.
Okay. So did you go to school? Did you go to that school that you were talking about that you were referring to?
I was right across the street from that bitch.
So you did? Was it a middle school or was it an elementary school? What was it?
No, elementary.
Elementary. Okay. And how was school? How was school like? You know what I mean? You expressed that it wasn't people that look like you, so to speak. So how was school like for you during this time?
I mean, it wasn't like no race problems type or nothing like that. Everyone was just friendly, and it was just I guess it was just school. Kids was kids. I guess and I never really had any problems with any teachers other than like because I was always real smart or whatever. I didn't really start like talking shit with teachers and like trying to be a little badass or whatever until like 5th grade, like my last year there.
Okay.
I take that back, man. I did some dumb shit too. I want to say when I was 3rd grade, in 3rd grade, me and my homie went over there and like broke some windows out just being stupid.
Oh, okay. Typical shit. You know what I mean? I done broke a few windows of 3 allegedly. You feel me?
I don't have to say allegedly because we got caught. So it was just tickets, I think. I don't know.
Hey man, respect the shooter. So you're saying 5th grade is when you really kind of started to act out, right? What kind of caused that, if you remember?
Just pretty much just I guess starting to I don't know, just like try to be tough or whatever. Like me and a friend or two, because there wasn't too many. Like we'd be like I guess like slap boxing or like play fight. But we'd be hitting each other, but we'd be like play fighting in the restroom and stuff. Like not even for just for the sake of having fun, but also I guess for the sake of like trying to like intimidate I guess our peers. Like oh fuck this, don't mess with them. They fight every day and shit. We fight each other type shit. But we ended up getting caught up for that, and we had to go to a little alternative school. I didn't even know they had alternative schools for elementary. But yeah, it was like a 10-day shit, 15-day shit. It wasn't much.
I already know. I done had to visit that little trailer in the back of the school.
It'd be cold in there all the time too, man.
Yeah, dude. And the floors be, you know what I mean, fucked up, all of that. Psst, man. So, transitioning to middle school, like, finding your way through middle school, like, what are some of, or if you could remember, like, at the time in elementary school, like, what were some of your musical influences?
I guess because of my older brother or whatever, I was, then I was already listening to fucking NWA and Eazy-E. Like I had no business listening to motherfucking what you call it like songs like fucking straight off the streets of motherfucking Compton and Sorry Louie and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's graphic ass songs, bro. Like
right.
I don't know. but I'm not. I loved it. Like the instant I heard all that shit, like just the rawness of it. You know what I mean?
Mm.
I was like, yeah. I was like that's what's up. Oh, but I guess
How old
I
were
don't know
you
why.
though?
I guess it's Tupac's fault. I just like West. I like West Coast rap. No disrespect to all my kings and queens on the East, but
Okay.
that was just
Okay.
then. That was then. Closed minded me.
So how old were you at this time?
This is like I said. I'm still talking about when I was like 9 and 10 and shit, and
Okay.
like
Okay.
elementary, and
Okay.
fourth, fifth grade type shit. Until I got to middle school or whatever. I just started listening. I started listening to more different type of music when I got into middle school. Not different type of music, just other rap. I started getting turned on more to
Other
started
regions?
listening more to Texas artists, right? Well, because Texas started to do, was getting a little hotter also. So I was starting to listen to
Okay.
more Texas artists.
What artists in
ESG,
particular?
Big
Oh,
Mo,
okay. Okay.
DJ Screw, rest in peace. Big Mo, Hawk, Fat Pat, Zero.
Zero. Okay.
Yeah, Zero's still
Okay.
thugging it, man.
Yeah, he is.
He's still doing music.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Don Key. All of that.
oh, Lil Kiki, yeah, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lil Kiki still going hard too. False.
Okay then. Okay then.
And
Okay
Future
then.
House, Future House
Switch
started doing
house.
that shit too.
Okay
That's
then.
where
So,
Chameleon Air and Paul Wall came from, and Slim Thug.
okay. So transitioning back to Clip's life, around the music change, what kind of sparked the different interest in different types of genres or different types of areas of music?
My other homie who I used to chill with whenever I used to go down the street, he was a few years older than me. My homie Damien, they call him Face. Well, they call him Face now because he got sliced right here. He got a big old scar on his face.
Mm.
But yeah, that was like I said, he was 2 years older than me, so I was about 11. He was like 13. He's the one that really got me into like freestyling and shit. You know what I mean? Because he was the one that was putting me on all that Houston rap. DEA, that's a Dead End Alliance. That was like a little group of Fat Pat, Kiki Hawk, and DJ Screw, uh,
Mm.
and KK. But I think KK got like I think he got like 20, 40 years or something like that. They go a
Oh
lot of time
snap!
for some dope shit.
Oh
Yeah.
wow!
So I guess like yeah. So his name never really got heard. All the that was just the last album that his lyrics were on. But
Okay
that
then.
album's worth getting, man. If you could ever find it, man. The Dead End Alliance, screwed up quick for life. That's it. Oh,
Okay then. Okay then.
SCP for
So
life. So it's a nice little album.
so around this time, what's going on outside? Like you still going down the street, or you kicking it?
Oh
You know what
yeah.
I
Yeah, so
mean?
now no, I'm still going down there. So now we now we ain't playing football as much. We now we smoking and shit. You know what I mean? We starting to
Ooh.
we like I said, my homie was 2 years older than me. So then he got his homies that's 2 years older than him, and it's just we starting to meet older people. Start I guess like getting into growing up early. I guess trying to at least.
Mm. Okay then. Okay then. And was it? You mentioned it was pops around.
My dad, my biological was not around though.
Okay. Okay.
I might have seen him like maybe 6, 7 times my whole life, but
Okay.
I've been seeing him more as an adult than I have as a youngster. Only because um, I kind of felt like that side of the family would give him a bad name. Like I mean, I understand he was. I mean, I understand he wasn't there, but that don't mean you know what I mean. Like I could see that on my own. Like I don't have to force the narrative on me all the time. And I think that kind of led to me like a bit kind of not wanting to see him. But then as I got older, then I started to have my kids. Then I was like, you know what I mean? You grow up, you're like, I'm like, you know what? Like, how do I know that, you know, shit was
Right.
out of his hands? You know what I'm saying? How do I
Right.
know that, he was in over his head type shit, like or
Right.
whatever. He wouldn't just he would if he could, or whatever. And so I was like, you know what? I ain't gonna. I said two wrongs don't make a right though. So I was like, at
Facts.
that point I started reaching out. When I can,
Facts.
we meet up whenever we can. I especially want him to know who his grandkids are. So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And that's super dope to realize that, you feel me. Um.
mhm.
And it wasn't until I had my own that I felt different about my biological father. I'm here right now in this house. You feel me? But he
That's what's
wasn't.
up.
He wasn't there. You feel me? But was it out of his control? You feel me? Like, was my mom wigging? You feel me? Like, you know what I mean? I play all of these scenarios out, and I give him the benefit of the doubt at the end of the day, because you know what I mean. I want him to have those connections that, you know what I mean, was missed with me with his grandchildren. You feel me? Because he got a lot of them.
Exactly.
You feel me? And it's not.
Exactly.
And especially when we're in our 20s and stuff like that, like, we're considered to be grown, right? But the bulk of my maturity is right now. You feel me? Like, I was very immature in my early 20s. You feel me? You feel me? And so
All
that
of my
plays.
20s. What do you mean?
You feel me? That plays a big part in it as well. You know what I mean? Just recognizing those, you know what I mean, what it is. And those times, you feel me? It was hard out here. It's hard. You feel me?
Yeah. Plus they were young too. They were young, man, whenever him and my mom had me.
Yeah, yeah. So, and I only asked that because I heard you say that, you know what I mean, you're trying to grow up fast, or feeling like you had to grow up fast, to kind of paraphrase. Um, what was that? What was that initial feeling when you first felt like that you had to kind of grow up fast?
Really, um, it was self-induced, really, because it was almost like I really didn't have to. It was almost like I was, because I felt like I was just, I don't know, I wanted because I was the youngest. I was like, I wanted that, the recognition or whatever. Like, I didn't want to, like, because I mean, like, I don't know, I feel like that's embarrassing type shit. Like, let's say, like, Ryan smoking with them. Who's to say they ain't gonna tell me to go outside type shit? So
Mm,
I'll feel embarrassed to do it. You know what I mean? Like, so like,
right,
oh, you
right,
ain't
right.
smoking, man. Go outside or some shit, like type shit. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't like. It's weird. Like,
I got you. I
it's
got
crazy.
you.
I don't know. It's crazy how like it's how like not peer, yeah. I don't know. It wasn't even really peer pressure. You know what I mean? No one was pressuring me. Like, I just wanted
It's
to fit in type shit.
wanting to fit in. That's all it take. That's all it
Yeah,
take. You
I
know
was
what I
trying to
mean?
avoid saying that because De Niro might use that shit next Wednesday.
I mean, look, this is De
I'm playing.
Niro.
Nah, he do that every
He
day.
gonna get his interview too. So you know what I mean? You might get some material back. You feel me? But not, especially as younger kids, especially being around older individuals. It's like, you know what I mean. Not necessarily intimidation, but kind of wanting to be accepted amongst the older, because
Right.
they're older at the time. They're older. You're like, oh shit, you know what I mean? They're older. You know what I mean? One probably got a car and shit. You feel me? Like, you feel
It's
me? Like,
crazy too, because looking back as a man now, like shit, like some of my boys really wasn't shit.
facts,
Like,
facts.
why did I want their acceptance for?
No, that's a fact. That's a if hindsight was 2020, clip. If hindsight was
Right.
2020, you feel me? Um. So mm, transitioning. And so
Hmm.
in middle school, like going through middle school, like what was that like? Are you still going to like a same type of school where it's like predominantly white, or are you going to a school
So
where
it's
it's
a little
kind of
more
mixed
evened
in?
out now.
Okay.
It's a little more mixed in now. But even then, but once I got to middle school, I might have stayed at that bitch a whole 4 months, and then after that, I stayed in an alternative school. Like I would go back and I would do something to go back,
Mm.
and I would pretty much just stay there. And then once I would be at the alternative school, I'll get in trouble there and then just get like expelled the rest of the year and just
What
go
was
stay
some of
home.
the things? Would you get expelled for, if you can share with us, or if you care to share with us?
Um, yeah, I can. I think one of the times I got expelled was for just from fighting too much, just from getting into fights too much. And one time was uh, this is why I don't do pills right here, man. This is why I don't fuck with bars. I don't mess with perks. I don't. You know what I mean? Like I never got into anything as an adult because of this situation right here. I'm about to tell you. One time, this might have been the seventh grade expulsion. I think me and uh me and a homie, we was in, I don't know if we was just in the hallway or what, or we changing classes. But one of our homegirls was passing by, and then she's like, "Hey, y'all," she's like, "Hey, I think someone just snitched on me. I think they're about to call me in the office." She's like, "Here, I'll get them from you later." And she gave us this like big, like this paper towel full of like just full of pills. There were different ones, and like I didn't do them then, and I don't do them now, so I can't even really sit here and tell you what they were. I can tell you there's probably like three different kinds, at least maybe four different kinds. There's probably like 18 altogether, or maybe 20, a little
They,
less than 20.
they're all of them.
So well, I'm getting there. Me and my homie, it
Okay.
was yeah, it was me and my homie. So it might not have been close. It was more than 10 for sure. Uh, so like we ended up seeing her a bit that she was right. They called her to the office a little bit after that, and then we seen them escorting her out. Like the officer that was on campus or whatever. He like took her. We didn't know like where, like I don't know where they were taking her, but at that point we knew that we weren't gonna give her those. You know what I mean? She wasn't coming back for the pills. So he was like, "You want to throw them away, or do you want to take them?" And I was like, "Okay, let's take them." So we both like we didn't even know we both took like two or whatever. And then like like 5 or 10 minutes go by. Like, hey, you feel anything? I don't feel shit. Let's take two more. Come on. Boom, boom. I know we ended up either finishing them off or getting close to finishing them off. And by the next class, my head was just down asleep. And I think they called us. They said like, of course they like how heavily we slept. They sent us to the office. I'm pretty sure they're probably like yelling at us to wake up. We couldn't even hear. But I remember like I fell asleep outside of the principal's office. Ultimately they sent us to. We had to go to the like. I know I had to go to the hospital and drink that black shit or whatever. But all of it was a
You
blur. Like
OD.
I don't remember. I think so. Yeah. All I remember was like falling asleep outside the principal's office. I remember like hearing him talk shit. Like I could hear him calling my mom, and then like I remember hearing my mom talk shit. I don't remember like seeing her too much, but then going to the hospital. And I remember like being at the hospital slightly and drinking that black shit, and then like waking up like after midnight and like feeling like feeling like better. Like I like feeling like normal. And I was like it was probably like kind of fuzzy, but I was just like tripping out. Like what the fuck happened? You know what I mean? And then I realized what happened, and I was like, damn. I was like, but ever since then, like I don't know, like I never anybody off me bars or shit like that. Like
No.
I don't. I just I don't know. I just it scarred me.
Heck yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. Man, look, that's like alcohol for me. Every time I drink alcohol, I throw up. You know what I mean? Listen, it's obviously not for me. You feel me?
I don't
Obviously.
do either, smoke.
You feel me? Like that's not for me. Y'all can have the alcohol. You feel me? I'll be fine with the. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? That's it. Um. So you was a little badass for real growing up.
I would say stupid more now, but nah, I was
Mm.
trying to be like I wanted, you know what I'm saying? Like I wanted like plus like and then it wasn't even really just me also, like not blaming nobody, but it wasn't just me, it was like my homie Face, you know what I'm saying? Well, Damien then, you know what I mean? It's like as he was getting as I'm getting older, he's getting older, so he's getting into more thuggish shit. And of course he's always gonna, hit me up or whatever. He's you know what I'm saying, he was we were so close. We were so close, like even though he's black or whatever, like to this day, like he introduces us as brothers. He even introduces my little brother as his brother.
Okay.
And when I got locked up the first time, he was one of the only ones who would go over there and get my little brother and like take him with him and like go across the street to the school and play on the basketball court or whatever.
What's the
Um,
first time you got locked up? If you don't mind me asking.
uh, as a juvenile, because I think I got put on a probation at like I want to say like 11 years old for
Mm.
um for breaking out some or breaking into some cars
Mm.
with some homies and shit. And I got juvenile probation up for that, and I just never made it off of it. because I could never pass the drug test. And
Mm.
eventually, they just started locking me up for the drug test. So I want to say um, the first time I got locked up was probably like 13. I went to juvenile like 3 days. They don't keep you long. And yeah, like 3 days, and then that started becoming like it's like a 6 month thing. Like every 6 months that would happen, I guess, or every
Mm.
year, however long, because they wouldn't just like. Well, I guess it wasn't like adult probation where they test you every month, every month, every month. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it would be like rare when they would drug test you, but I mean, even when they did do that, I would always be dirty for weed. So
So how long were you
that's it.
on how long were you on probation? You said you was on probation at 11. How long were you on actual probation?
Until like it was supposed to just be for a year, but I stayed on it uh until I got locked up at 16. Like
Damn.
I got my first 5 years.
Damn.
Yeah,
Damn.
I literally stayed on that shit the whole time.
Mm. Okay. So Claire, go ahead. So what was the motivation behind it? Like you just wanted to chill. You just it goes back to those wanting to fit in and all of that.
Um, that and I guess also I guess it became a little easier to do that also because when I turned 13 is whenever because you remember I told you we were pretty much the big family, typical Mexican family, all everyone in
Mm-hmm.
big house type shit most of my life. But it wasn't until I turned 13 where my mom went and she I guess and my older brother or her little her little brother, my uncle, they went to go get their own shit or whatever. They're like, let's go get our own shit. They went and got their own shit together. Um, she asked me if I wanted to go too, because my little brother was gonna go for sure. She kind of figured I wanted to stay. Uh, I kind of did a little bit, but since she actually asked me, I was like, no, I wanna fuck it, let's go. I'm gonna try it out. And it wasn't within not trying to. I wouldn't want to put her in a bad light in any type of way, but it was like when it wasn't until like maybe 2 or 3 months of me living there before um, she started letting me smoke and shit, and she would buy us beer type shit allegedly, and but just based off of that alone, like my house became like the chill spot or whatever. So
Mm.
I mean, it's kind of hard to get out of the flow of it at that point because I was like expected, or at least I felt. Like I said, it was never peer pressure. It was always self-induced pressure or whatever. Like I'm telling myself
Right.
like
I got you.
this would need be done type shit. I think I'm still like that to this day. I think I always feel like I know the
Mm.
right action to make.
I
I don't
feel it.
know.
I feel it. I feel it. No, this is
I'm a
definitely
Libra.
you weigh shit out.
Hmm.
I got you. I got you. Now, your mom and your uncle are you first generation here, or are they first generation?
Um,
This is my brother. So I got two brothers that are first generation. Like they're born here. You know what I mean? But their moms. You know what I mean? They're not. You know what I mean?
mhm.
They're not born here.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. No. My grandparents are from here too. I think
Okay.
it
Okay.
was my grandparents. Cause my yeah, because it was my grandfather's grandfather that came to Texas or
They
whatever,
came. Okay.
and he met this little German lady.
Okay.
That's why I'm so light
Okay.
complected, I guess, and I got
Nothing
colored
wrong with
eyes or
that.
whatever,
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
and that's probably why I'm crazy too, because they think that with Hitler and all
Yeah, you know what I mean. They get a bad rep. They get a bad rep. I know a few. You know what I mean. Germans
that.
that are kind people. You feel me? Genuine. You know what I mean. They're stern, but they're genuine and kind. You feel me? Um,
Right.
um. So having the big family and all of that, like, um, is that something that clip? once, you know what I mean, as far as, you know what I mean, and I know we're getting somewhat off topic, you know what I mean, but I just want to say something
No,
real
we
quick.
good. We're chopping it up.
Yeah, is that something that Clip wants? You know what I mean? Does Clip want that big family like that? You know what
Of course. Um, I mean, I'd say I have a lot of kids now. I got 4 kids, but I yeah, I want my family. Why is Roxy in the chat?
I mean? Man, I'm not even paying attention to the chat. I want this to be, you know what I mean? This is
I
a
can't see it.
conversation. And that's purposely.
Nah, but I'm not just saying that. I said that to say if she is, she
Nah, that's
to listen up,
hey.
girl.
There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with that. You feel me? Is and I asked that question because of this, right? Back in the day, we had big families. You know what I mean? I come from a big family on my biological pop side. My step pops, he had a big family. You know what I mean? Talking about cousins, brothers, sisters. You feel me? Aunties, nieces, nephew. You feel me? Big family. You feel me? And I feel like we kind of get away from tradition. You know what I mean? And I don't know what it is yet. You know what I mean? Of why we get away from that type of tradition. Right. But I feel like those big families are needed. Like they're dying out. You feel me?
Exactly. Like my cousin's kids and my kids, all of them haven't met. Like, it wasn't like that back when we was kids. Like you knew every fucking cousin. I knew all of my cousins. I spent the night with all of my cousins at some point in time. You know what I mean? Like it was on both sides of the family, all around. Like you knew every cousin. Now it's like some of our kids don't even like know each other. Or when they do see each other don't even recognize each other. Like also looking all surprised and shit. That ain't cool.
Facts. That ain't cool.
I don't like that. No, I really don't like that. Now that I think about it.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact. All right, so let's get back into it. The first time you've been locked up, like the real serious shit. You feel me?
Look. All right. I was 16. At this time, the reason being was I guess juvenile probation had let me know you know what I mean, because I said I've been on it since I was 11. And like, hey, dude, we ain't gonna keep playing with you. Like, if you keep on if you violate again or whatever, we're gonna send you to, they call it a TYC. It's Texas Youth Commission. It's like a juvenile prison or whatever type shit. And so that's what they told me or whatever. Like, you know, so if you messed up again, just that's what's gonna happen. So I didn't plan on messing up this last time, but I had one of my older homies that have passed away in a car wreck. There's two twin brothers and another homie. They were going to Vegas to go party or whatever, and I guess there's some road construction mishap or some type of stuff. I guess threw them off and they wrecked. But two of them survived, but the one brother died or whatever. So I was pretty close with, even though they were older. They were 21, but I had met kind of knew them from my older brother, but I knew them for like at least 2 years or so because I was like I sell for them or whatever. That's another story. But
allegedly,
anyway, so I was like,
allegedly. Shout out to Trap.
I had to go Trap God. Now it looked like I feel like I seen on his IG. So yeah, I had to go to the funeral, man. So I guess I had to miss that report date. She left a message on my I guess my parents' house phone saying that I guess I could either turn myself in or she didn't, either way that she had a warrant on me or whatever they call it. And I was like, shit, well, I'm just gonna go on the run then, bitch. I'm just not gonna stay here. Right. So I was on the run for a good little few months, and then I guess whenever they finally called me up at my grandparents' house or whatever, I tried to run again, but they was all waiting for me in the backyard. Like they already knew I was gonna try to run.
Oh shit.
But I ended up like I don't know what I was thinking, man. I was dumb. Like I was thinking I was like fuck. So I went and I tried to like hide myself off in a room. Eventually someone came home and let them in. Not knowing I was there hiding in the room. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, fuck. And I was like, damn, I'm fucked now. So I'm like really like just in desperation mode, survival mode. I'm like, what's my last option? I didn't have no window to jump out of. So I was like, man, I like looked around the room, and there was like a pretty good sized knife or whatever. I was like, in my head, this is what I'm thinking, dude. This is how you know, this is how you know I was a dumbass. That's why I said you called me badass. I said, nah, stupid ass. That's what I said. But look, so I was like, nah. I was like, this is what I'm thinking. I'm gonna pull this knife out. I said, these cops are gonna get scared, right? They're gonna back up enough for me to run, and then I'm gonna run, and they're gonna catch me. Bro, I pull that knife out. These folks pull their guns out. I forgot about that completely. I said, damn, bro. I was like, all right, so I didn't factor that in at all. But good thing I was from that small town though, because everyone told me 16 or not, shit, Houston, Dallas, San Antonio, they would have capped my bitch ass.
Man.
I was pulling that knife out, shit, they just would have shot me. You know what I mean? They just wouldn't have pulled them out. So that everyone said I had a blessing there. But yeah. So yeah, I ended up. Of course, I got to drop the knife, man. So I dropped that motherfucker. They bum rushed me.
Wait, hold
And
on,
you know what I mean?
hold on. Go back to the point where you realize these niggas had guns. So go back to that. So what was that
No,
like?
it was a whole movie. If you really want me to get into it, I left out because really, what happened first is my older brother hopped up, and well, my uncle, he hopped up and got in between us, and even he's like coming at them, like not coming at them, but he's like walking towards them. They could have shot him too. He's like, nah, man, y'all ain't about to shoot him. He's like, that's a little kid. So y'all ain't about to shoot my brother. You know what I'm saying? That's a little kid.
Right.
And they're like, he just dropped the knife. He dropped the knife. So I was like, all right, now shit's getting crazy. I said, I'm going to drop it now. So I dropped it. And then that's when they rushed me. They like kind of like put me on the ground. But then then one of them started like choking me though. That's what really got me heated. So then I kind of flipped over, I like out of anger, I flipped over on my back, and I kind of kicked him off of me type shit. I hopped up, I threw a few little bitch ass swings, you know what I mean? However hard a little 16-year-old could hit a grown man, I guess, you know what I'm saying? But shit enough to get my ass fucking 5 years. Aggravated assault on a police officer.
5 years.
5 years. Yeah, that's what this. But it was gonna be in the juvenile shit because I was still 16. But they told me that since they were giving me 5 years, that that I guess if I messed up over there, that they could send me back to court and I could finish off my sentence at, an actual prison or whatever. And sure enough, that's what happened. Because I didn't go over there and get right either. I went over there and started fucking up, fighting. They had weed there, you know what I mean, cigarettes and shit.
Yeah.
Just the cycle continued. You know what I mean? The cycle continued. No one peer pressured me at all.
So
it just continued. Smoke.
You did the
wanted
whole
to do the shit.
5.
I don't know. I did 4 years and 7 months because I ended up
The
getting
whole 5.
sent back
That's the whole 5 to me.
It is, but yeah, pretty much, yeah. So I ended up getting sent back to court, and then of course, and I feel bad too, man. That's like my people looked out for me, tried to give me a lawyer and everything. But shit, even with the lawyer, the judge said nah. They said nah, ain't no second chance. They said that TYC shit was his second chance. I was like, shit, real talk, I guess, whatever. So I just went over there and spent a little time with the big boys or whatever.
How long you was in the big boy joint?
From I guess right after I turned 17 till a month before I turned 21. Because I want to say it was a little. I wasn't 18 yet. Yeah, I was not 18 yet because whenever I first got there, even though it was like adult prison, I guess in those like the diagnostic units or whatever you first go through there, They had
Mm.
me in, I guess they call it like youth offender program. So like even though like we separate like for 16-year-olds and 17-year-olds, like we keep us separate, feed us separate, shower separate, all that.
Mm.
I guess because if we get in, like if it's even though they're in prison, if a grown ass 35-year-old beat up a 16-year-old, you
It's
know what I'm
still,
saying? Like
yeah,
and really
yeah.
air his ass out. I guess like that could be like some more charges type deal. So I guess that's why they keep it separate like that.
So another
Is what
even
I'm
more
guessing.
charges. So you probably the jail could probably be liable at that point.
Right? Yeah, parents are getting involved. Yeah, you're right.
Yes.
So yeah, so that's how they had us really until you turn 18. Once you turn 18, they transfer, they moving you right over there. And
Mm.
so yeah, that's what happened. And then after that, they
So
start moving you around all over.
so going
I was
through
about to say by San Antonio.
so going through not to cut you off, my brother, but
No, you're good.
going through this ordeal that you're going through at a young age, like what's the mindset when you figure out that you're gonna be here for the next 5 years?
Well, I could make parole half at the halfway mark. So at 2.5 of the 5, I could have went home. But when I first got there, I was like, parole. I was like, I ain't gonna make no parole. I was like, I was like, fuck this. You know what I mean? Like, nah. I was already. I was like, nah, because I was like, I already know I was gonna end up fighting, you know, running with gangs or whatever.
Mm.
But yeah, sure enough, I didn't even get in too much trouble over there. I just wasn't. They just wasn't giving the motherfucker parole. But, but yeah, that's why I got all my tats at most of my tats, and uh, I did a lot of writing for sure. I know I wrote a lot of fucking songs.
So
I remember doing songs. I did songs without writing because sometimes like whenever you get like in like I guess when you get in so much too many I guess like fights type shit. They
mm,
I remember I had to do like a 90 day like a 90 day I'm lying 30 day his 30 day program. They keep you in lockup, but what they do they take your fucking mattress at 7 a.m. They don't give it back till 7 p.m. I guess so it ain't like a vacation type shit. Like nah, usually ain't gonna be in here sleeping all day.
so
And
nah, nigga, it's called a program, nigga.
yeah, for real. And but what they would also do though, I guess to prevent like whatever else, like there was like designated letter writing time or whatever when they would let you have pencil and paper or whatever to write letters. And so the way I see it, like that would be, so I was like, damn, I ain't had no pencil, no paper on me. I was like, I can't write songs. So I eventually got good at memorizing, learning, coming up with and memorizing whole songs.
Mm,
Like I would come
okay.
up with my hook, I would learn my hook, and then I would come up with my first verse. You know what I mean? And just come up with the first four, and then make sure and repeat everything. Hook in the first four. Come up with the next
So
four. Hook in the next eight. You know what I'm saying? Like
when you
I had
started
nothing but
getting
time to do it.
when you start getting into
Oh,
to
music.
writing music and shit?
I started freestyling at 13, and at 15, I met a few older cats, um, and just off of freestyling. One of my homies wanted me to freestyle against his brother's homie, and we did some little battle type shit. But it was cipher though. It was on beat, and really
Right.
just we weren't really battling at each other that much. Even though I think I did, I kind of clowned him sometimes, but it was more like flex. You know what I mean? Mixtape bars type shit. Um, but yeah, like that. One of my homies, he was like, man, he thought I went off or whatever. And, he took me inside. It was actually his crib, and he started showing me beats because he makes beats. Um, Shout out my homie, DJ Encore. He still produces mixed beats. And he just showed me a few beats, and then he asked me, "Do I write?" And I was like, "Nah, I just freestyle." And he's like, "You don't ever like try to put together a verse?" And I was like, "Nah, not really." I was like, and I guess he like kind of like I wouldn't say I guess showed me how to write. I guess or how to structure bars or whatnot. And I just eventually started writing and doing little features with them. That was about for about a year. Because I met him at 15, so I got locked up at 16. But the youngest out of them was probably like 20, 21. And I mean, but I hung with all them cats, you know what I mean? And I think I had pretty good bars. Good enough to where not that many people know this story. I don't share this story that much, Smoke, because I don't want people to think I use it for clout. Because at the end of the day, I feel like it ain't even that much clout, and that is not no diss to Babs. But anyway, uh, so when I was Babs Bunny from Queen of the Ring, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, her little brother. Um, I ain't gonna say his name, but we called him New York. Um, I don't know how they migrated to that area of Texas, and I ain't even gonna say they as in her. I know it might have just been him. It might have just been him and the parent. I don't know who all that whole situation. But anyway, I guess her brother was living down there in my town, and this was it was the Thanksgiving right before I turned, so right after I turned 15, right before Thanksgiving. So that was 2000. It's 2001. Okay, so we're looking at, yeah, 2001.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So we're in 2001 right here. Um, we're at the studio making just recording shit. We had just dropped a little mixtape verses to Jay-Z Meet the Parents instrumental.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Meet the parents,
um,
the parent.
yeah.
Let's
Hmm.
go.
And the studio we used, it was a legit studio. It was a studio and a barbershop, all in one. And like really, like it was right next door to a Domino's too. So I mean, we're there all day. Like it doesn't matter if we eat pizza 6 days a week. We're just there all the fucking time. I didn't go to at that point. I really wouldn't go into school, like alternative or not. Like they could. Oh, plus that was when I was on the run too. Like yeah, they definitely ain't going to school because they're gonna go get me
Mm.
from school. Um, so I finished laying down my verse or whatever to meet the parents, and the owner of the barbershop slash studio, uh, he's in there. He's on the phone. He's like, um, he called me out there. He's like, hey, someone want to talk to you. Let me see. I got on the phone. And I just hear this chick. She's like, "Hey, yo." She's like, "Hey, you sound dope." She's like, "I want to do a joint with you." And I was like, "All right." At this point, I never heard a chick. There wasn't no chicks in my area that spit hard. You know what I mean? That spit fire. So I mean, I definitely
Mm-hmm.
didn't know who this was. You know what I'm saying? I was like, "Yeah, whatever. That's cool." And I gave him the phone back, and he's like, "You know who that was, right?" And I was like, "Nah." He's like, "That's bad from that Puff Daddy making the band or whatever."
Mm.
I was like, "Oh, okay." I was like, "I know Puff Daddy, but I don't watch that shit." And so yeah, she ends up coming down, and she ends up doing this. We do a song, me, her, and mother, homie, scripture. Um, I was only 15. Uh, I killed that shit. I wrote my shit on
That's
the spot
fire.
too. On the spot too. My homie script went first, and Babs went second. And while they were laying down their shit, I was writing. And by the time Babs was done recording, I was ready to go in there.
That's fire, Clip. That's fire. You like on so many different. Which one of you niggas got a song with Babs Bunny, huh? Huh?
She
Which
might.
one,
I
huh?
know that was a recycled verse, but oh well. I appreciated it nonetheless.
It don't matter. You was 15 doing a song with Babs Bunny. Which one of you niggas did that? That's fire, Clip. So okay. So going back to so when did you start making music? Like actually recording music?
Then that right after I linked up with when I was 14, when the homie made started showing me the beats on the computer. We started
Mm.
off just making them at his crib, recording on the computer. You know what I mean? Hood as fuck. Ain't a fucking square foot of styrofoam padding in sight. Like what were we doing? But shit, we was rapping though. We loved it. You know what I mean? Like fuck it.
Mm.
It was our songs. It was songs. You know what I mean? Like shit, legit songs. You know, there was hooks and verses and fire bars. But it wasn't until a few months of doing that, I was chilling with them. My homie Encore linked up with really at this point, because at this point he was just Encore. He linked up with one of his homies, who's a DJ. This dude, I think Young Bleeds or whatever he called himself. But that dude ended up showing him how to DJ, and they got to talking. And that dude Bleeds and this cat Heath, they were their cousins, and I guess they came up with the idea of making the investing in that building and doing the barbershop studio shit. Heath had him in it. He had his squad up there cutting hair. And Young Bleeds was running the recording studio during the day, actually recording artists and um, making some just sometimes just doing live DJing throughout the day for the people that that were there, the customers and stuff that were getting cutted. And once the shop closed down at 7 or whatever time, shit, that was our time because I was just go play with the studio.
Okay then. Okay
And
then.
so that was whenever we were actually in an actual studio at that point, an actual booth and all that. So it was
So you was nice
exciting.
right out the
I
gate.
mean, I tried my best, what I mean. That's really the only bit of music I think I have out there still that can be heard is when I was 15. Me and my homie Scripture. I think he started it on his page.
Okay. That's fire.
Actually, it's a remastered version though. It was I guess a lot of people were hitting him up. He said like, "Damn, whatever that song signs or whatever." He's like, "Man," he's like, "I don't know." I guess luckily Encore still had it on his drives, and I guess he just remastered it or whatever. So he dropped it.
That's fire. That's fire. So
yeah, any other old music I got is just I have it on like flash drives.
Okay then. So going through the turmoil, right? You say you found a process while being locked up with writing music in your head, so to speak. You feel me? When was the time you perfected that? Like when did you find out you can perfect that?
I actually kind of already knew. I kind of already toyed with it a little bit. I think right before I got locked up when I was 16, only because I was such a big oh no, I take that back. I didn't start messing with it until I was locked up. I want to say it was I wanted to try it anyway because I was such a big like Lil Wayne fan or whatever. And you know how he doesn't say he don't write, quote unquote. So that was really I was like, that's also what kind of motivated me to do it. But I'd say within that 30 days I was up in there, probably after like the first week, after like by the first week I was I was making little little beats on the metal locker and shit and everything. I had the beat. I was rapping to the beat and everything. Like I was.
Okay, that.
That's why I like I try to stay humble, but I really if there's anything I'll be wanting to cap on my fellow battlers about is like I feel like my preparation is like especially like that's what I really wanted to. That's one thing I wasn't worried about with the 3 rounds because my memorization game is it's insane. It's alien.
It's on point. Okay then.
I still remember verses from these moments I'm telling you about when I was 15.
Okay then. You care to share one?
I remember my homies' verses. Huh?
You care to share one right quick?
Yeah. Let me try to remember one. Let's see which one I want you to remember. Let me let you hear the verse on the Meet the Parents that I guess got Babs' attention.
Okay.
So all right. So I went by ICE at that time. I conquer everything or whatever. That's why I'd be roasting Head Ice. Like, man, I was like, Head Ice. I'd be like, bro, you 40. You're all proud of that acronym. I came up with that shit when I was fucking 15 years old. Man.
Let's go.
But, Salute Head Ice, I guess. But I think it says uh in that 361, you know, we grip guns. Mics get broke whenever ICE flip tongue. Ladies love it. I got what each bitch want. No time for fronting. I'm just trying to skeet quick come. It's hard to breathe with lungs that's packed with endo. I might spit with hollow tips or attack with these pistols. I might blast at your windows if your car's stuck on my road. Fuck rules. I play dirty like garbage trucks and commodes. Work hard and hustle for dough. I'm the one to remind you that I'm bumping and grinding, but ain't pumping the minor. I'll be coming behind you, about to take the lead. The Texas boys is moving at a greater speed. As the race proceeds, you won't get with the quickest lyricist with the biscuits that's ready to spit at the witness. I'm equipped to grip it. Stay holding the stolen Glock. I'm exploding and throwing shots. Take your soul and the roses drop. Represent for that town called Vic. 4 pounds, all spit, ready to clown raw shit. The sound flawless. When silenced and muted, I'm walling out. I can't help from acting violent and stupid. I'm staying high. Gotta keep the bag with the fire. I've earned my stripes. Damn, I fucked up. Gotta keep the bag with the fire. I've worked and earned more stripes than a flag and a tiger. Extra flames that you can add to your lighter. Born gangster, only baby sagging his diapers.
Fire. Fire clip.
15 years old, Smoke. 15 years old, Smoke.
Fire. You feel me? 15, you were spitting.
That's why my homie script. The boys used to go crazy. I'm telling you, because I was only, they're all grown. Yeah, they're like, that boy said he's bumping and grinding, but ain't pumping a minor. And he is a minor.
I would have hopped on the track.
And I remember my homies verses too. I'm telling you, my memorization is like crazy.
No, that's fire. That's fire clip.
I'm telling you, Roxy, my baby mama says I'm an alien. She's like, I got an alien mind.
Man, hey, man. Listen, man. We all have those idiosyncrasies that only us have, right? You know what I mean? I don't even know if I said that right or not, but it felt right. You feel me? But we all have those things that we do extremely well that nobody else can do. You feel me? And that makes us seem that much more alien to the people that cannot do it. You feel me? And that is super fire. You feel me? But transitioning into life post prison, I guess. You feel me? So getting out for the first time, like you going back to the streets, you learning from your mistakes. What we doing?
Nah, I was telling everyone I'll be back. I was like, I ain't gonna fucking listen to this shit. I was like, I've been gone almost 5 years. I'm about to go turn up. Cause they got me fucked up. I ain't for parole. What shit? Ah. And then they told me too. They say like if once I found out too, like if you violate, if you stay out at least half of your parole time and you violate, they don't make you start over. You just gotta finish what you got left, and then they can't take away that end date. Okay. They call it like the discharge. They call it a discharge date. They said they can't take that away from you. Like that's why I was like, all right. So I went out there, failed my 3 drug tests, and then went and did my last little 3 months. At that point, they just send you to like a little like a violation, like a parole, violator facility. It's not an actual prison, but it's styled like one. It's just not as big.
I got you.
So yeah, went out there and thugged out my little fucking 90 days or whatever.
So
shit. My people want to pick me up from that bitch though. That was way out there in like West Texas stuff. That's crazy. Like that shit was like 14-hour drive.
What the hell?
That's crazy. That's how you know Texas is big. You could drive 14 hours and still be in this bitch.
That's crazy. That's crazy. You drive 14 hours anywhere else. You in 7 different cities, 7 different states. My bad. So you still answer my question, Clip. Once you was a free man, what happens? You go into the world back on the same shit, or you straighten up, you square up? What's up?
After I did the little 90 days or whatever, like once I discharged completely and I was off, then yeah, I wanted to fucking get on my music again.
Okay.
Like 'cause one thing I did do whenever I was doing that little 90 days. Um, I guess on the weekends they would show like actual movies or whatever. Like on like
Mhm.
they would get like they would run like five new release movies and play them hoes on rotation on the weekend. So I guess that
Mhm.
was so like if you missed it, it'll show again. You know what I mean? Um, but I was taking a nap one time. Tell me why I woke up, and I never really watched the movie Dreamgirls, but that it was Jennifer Hudson singing that motherfucking that One Night Only shit, and I was like, damn,
Uh-huh.
that's where Lil Wayne got that sample from.
Uh-huh.
Uh, and I was like, damn, that's sick. And I called my cousin or whatever on the phone. He makes beats too because he started learning from my homie Encore.
Mhm.
Um, and I told him I was like, hey, I have this idea. I was like, I kind of want to do the like how Lil Wayne did the One Night Only, but I don't want to use the One Night Only part. I just want to focus on the part before that, where she says, "I have no doubt that I could." What did she say? She says, "I have no doubt that I could love but you just really don't have the time."
Uh-huh.
Um, uh, and then like you know how I kind of took his idea with the I stole his little bridge or whatever. The
Mhm.
I can make you love me forever.
Mhm.
Like you know how he said that. And he says it like
Mhm.
after the second verse.
Yeah.
So I emphasized that as my hook idea, and did the song is called "Love Me Forever" or whatever. That was the first time I ever did a solo song, and it was lit because my cousin made the beat and everything. He did just from the idea of me telling him on the phone. So when I got out,
Okay.
I hit the studio up and then started
Started cooking shit
trying to get
up.
back up in that bitch. But yeah, I tried
Okay.
to at least. I wanted
Okay.
to.
You still in
I
the
missed it.
streets
You know
though?
what I mean? Nah, I had that was whenever I. Well, I mean, if you count like being being a single man, like living life as being in the streets. Like
Oh no
I
no
was
no
not
no no!
trapping.
I'm
Like
talking.
I was like,
Okay 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 okay. I'm talking about the
I was not,
extracurricular
I
street
wasn't thugging it.
activities.
Nah, nah.
Okay okay okay. You squared up. You got life situated.
Right now, yeah, because at this point I was like, I was like, man, I done time with killers. You know what I'm saying? Like with motherfuckers that'll really do some shit. Like I
Right
done, we
right.
had like our like throw down like wilding out type situations in there,
Different type of
and like
mentality.
right. That's why I don't get shook like when like especially over like motherfuckers just dry ass trying to cuss you out on the internet. Like I don't get shook by that shit. I don't get shook by much because I done been in like high pressure, high intensity situations. And I ain't gonna
Okay.
just say like I ain't just gonna say been through them like a G every time. You know what I mean? Like obviously the first time like you see some crazy shit, you're like, damn, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like
Right
damn, all
right
right,
right.
like you look around real quick. All right, am I the only one shook? All right, what the fuck? Like all right, I'm not the only one shook. All right, let me man up real quick. But
I got
but
you.
it's like I feel like but you've been tried so many times, and not, I ain't gonna say tried. I want to use the word like like you know how they say like when gold's tried through the fire or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you know it's pure or whatnot. That
Mm-hmm.
type of ordeal. Like I guess, and it's more so, and like to even switch, not to get all the way through on another topic, but really though, I say that to say what God has brought me through so many times. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Like
Mm. Say
all the
that.
times that I did all the times that I did my best in my flesh to go the opposite way. You know what I mean? Like, and deservingly probably had what would ever come my way. You know what I'm saying? Like, deservingly, but like, nah. Like, I guess that's what they say grace is, right?
Talk that ish. You feel
And
me?
so doing that enough times, like, I just like kind of open my eyes or whatever. Like,
Listen,
and so
man.
whenever shit come my way, it's like he didn't show me enough to why doubt now,
Fact.
you know?
I had a crackhead tell me this once, you feel me? And I'd stick to this and I tell everybody this every time they ask me how I'm doing if I don't say blessed, right? You know what I mean? Listen, crackhead said I was tripping one day. I don't know what I was tripping out about, you feel me? Just mad for no reason type shit. Crackhead say, he say, he said, what you tripping for? He said, he said, You woke up this morning, you got 2 eyes, you got a mouth, you got a nose, you breathing this air, you got 2 arms, you got your fingers attached, you walking. What is your problem? Crackhead say that. You feel me? You feel me? Like in the moments, self must be checked. You feel me? And it's definitely a gracious thing to speak on that. You feel me? To have people to have God speak through people. And to kind of calm the situation to so you can weather the storm type of shit. You feel me? And that's how you know God's grace is with you. You feel me? Be tapped in on another level. You feel me? Plugged in. You feel me? That's a fact. You know what I mean? So getting into when'd you start battling though? Like finding out well not battling. When'd you start getting into battle rap, period?
Battle rap. About 6 years ago. 5-6 years ago. One of the homies I worked with, he just showed me one day, he's like, "Hey bro, check this shit out. This shit's hilarious." And I was like, "What is it?" And it was fucking Rome versus Big T.
Okay.
And yeah, it was funny, but I mean, just knowing bars, I was like, shit. I was like, I caught a lot of shit. And it just made me want to. It just intrigued me, like, all right. So obviously, I'm gonna just start from these two. Let me check out Big T battles, and let me check out Rome battles. Big T versus whoever, Rome versus whoever. And I just started going, spider, I guess like spider web effect that way. And slowly but surely started learning, don't get me wrong. At first, I was I was closed minded for a little bit. I had my favorites, the only ones I would like to watch. I don't know. I was kind of closed minded to watching other new people. But eventually, I started watching.
Hold on, who'd you say you was watching at first? You said Sharon?
Well, no, Roan. It was Roan versus Big T was the first battle I watched.
Okay.
But I'm just saying from there, I probably started only liking. I watch a lot of Roan battles. I watch a lot of.
Okay.
I Hollow ended up being my favorite though. I'll watch all the Hollow shit, and that's probably like honestly, that's what kept me from watching a lot of other battlers was because like motherfuckers who I felt like might have beat Hollow, like I didn't want to fuck with them. Like that's like I don't know, like when people say like they would beat Hollow, I didn't want to fuck with them. Like I didn't want to fuck with Lux. I didn't want to fuck with Surf. Who else I still don't fuck with Surf, but I said that to say more so like I guess the other leagues or whatever. Like because I didn't watch I didn't like at first I didn't even know like about RBE. Like, respectfully, my bad ARP. But I fuck with y'all now for sure. But I don't, you know what I mean? Like I didn't know about like other league type shit. Black Ice Cartel, I fuck with them now. They got some good ass fucking
fire
shit. No loose chat.
No loose chat. Salute.
I'm trying to think of some other leagues too. Of course, us were sport battlegrounds. Of course. But I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I'm getting that part of the story. But yeah, I started fucking with battle rapping in my spare time whenever I wasn't out. When I wasn't doing other shit. I wasn't just dedicated, but I was casual. I was slightly more than a casual, I guess, because I appreciated bars more than the average casual fan, I guess. But it wasn't until really I came across when I came across like one of Adept's videos one day. Like within like 5 to 10 minutes, I was like, man, this motherfucker is like entertaining, but I was like, he low key like saying some shit, and I subscribed to his shit, and I started watching a lot of his shit, and really because of his shit, it made me dive into battle rap completely. Because one thing For sure. Before I was a battle rapper, I definitely was a YouTube troll to say the least. I love
Okay.
talking. I love talking shit in the comments. I love getting in arguments and debates with people. I love just pushing people's buttons. Fucking LeBron James fans, those are the best ones. Anyway, for real, it's sad, man. I know I'm horrible. I don't know why I like to argue like that, but anyway, um, I guess that's why battle rap was so fitting.
Mm.
All right, but so you know what I mean. So eventually, fucking with a depths platform, just being in the chats, you know what I mean? Motherfuckers talking shit all the time. Like, if I'm gonna talk, I want to talk my shit too, but I want to know what I'm talking about. So like, if like, so it's like, I guess not like I could just talk my shit like about certain stuff, and then when motherfuckers bring up like John the Don or something like that, like I can't just like, you know what I mean, say nothing because I really don't watch any of his shit. You know what I mean? So I can't just speak on moments
Mm.
they talking about. I don't want to be. I want to be in the know. So I want to know what I'm talking
Right.
about. So I want to talk my shit too. So that's like I said, I made sure I watched every fucking thing, everything.
Mm.
Like, like
Study.
in between. Yeah, I did, and that made me just become more of a fan of it just within itself. Like I'm like, fuck, it made me like find other people I fuck with, and like I said, other leagues too. So um,
Mm-hmm.
I try to, yeah, I would say, in the span of time, I try to make up make up for lost time, I guess, and really get on my shit, and I guess through Adept's mini channels. They just shut them down again, man. That's my last shit, man. I ain't gonna speak on that too much, but because we respectfully on still on their platform. But
Mm-hmm.
Adept, he's a real one. Um,
Shout out to that.
and and, and one reason why I, I, I I know a lot of people have mixed feelings about him. Bloggers, battle rappers, fans included. Um, But one reason why I guess I'm never gonna be scared about or about speaking good about him on anybody's platform, because at the end of the day, if it's anybody's platform I'm gonna be on, I only know about y'all because of his platform. Because he
Facts.
like
Talk that shit.
whenever he say, hey man, y'all go check out so and so, like I'll be like shit, I trust his judgment or whatever. I'm gonna go check it out, and it's either fire or it's not. If it's not to me, then I'll gracefully be on my
Mm-hmm.
way. But so of course, he's like, y'all check out, the word sport battlegrounds. Y'all check out Smoke. You know what I mean? That's how I
Mm-hmm.
met you. That's how I started fucking with y'all's platforms too. You know what I mean? I'll go, check out everyone. That's how I came up on everyone.
Yeah, shout out to
And
Dep for making that, or shout out to Dep and Twice for making that network to kind of cross platform like that. That's beautiful. That's what it's all about. You feel me? Um,
yeah,
so
so
so so
that's why I don't for those like after my fellow word sport battlers, like they be like, who's this newbie thinking he's just blah blah blah. Like I'm new to the art of it, like the actual battle rapping art of it. But I mean, it's not like
rapping, you've
I mean
been doing this.
before this,
Nigga,
I
I
was
got a
clipping the
song with
comments,
Babs Bunny.
fucking. No, but before that, I was clipping the comments, like saying you won, saying you beat this motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like
Right,
you didn't hate me then, right? You know what I'm saying? But
right,
I was just, like I
right.
said, I was just clipping the comments.
Okay
Um,
then. Okay then.
but
So
that
not
doesn't mean I wasn't on my shit. You know what I mean? Like I wasn't, I was still watching y'all shit. I was, doing
right.
my
So
due diligence
what was
for all
it?
those battles out there.
What was it that made you want to actually try it though?
Well, well before 9/11,
Never
I don't know.
forget.
I probably said it joking. I probably said it. Well before Never Forget. I probably said it jokingly. But I think one time somebody brought up in the comments to Adept like, man, you should really look into making your own league or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I think I put in the I think I replied to that. I think I was like, yeah, for real, Adept. I was like, if you do that, I was like, I said, I'll do my first two battles for free.
Mm.
And like I guess after a year or so, maybe less than a year, he brought up that he was gonna have the Never Forget event. If anybody wanna participate, to email him or whatever. So I was like, shit, I gotta be a man of my word. I said, how can I not support? You know what I mean? Like, I
Right.
said, what better way to support than keeping my word and, hopefully,
Showing up and
contributing
showing
to a
out.
good time. Yeah. And he hit me back and told me, I was gonna go at it with Phenomenon and it's gonna be lit. And it ended up being more lit than I even knew because I didn't know how it was gonna go down, but it ended up being, shit. You were there, Yo Yo,
Mm-hmm.
shit, HB, like everyone
Mm-hmm.
contributed, and it ended up being it was fun to say the least. Like
Yeah.
like it was fun and it was fire. Like it was lit. But I my intentions were just like I didn't have any. I really didn't even have any other intentions after that. But then I think he had said that I thought I'd heard him say that there was going to be a card in October, and so I hit him up thinking it was gonna. I was like, damn, you're gonna have another card already. I was like, let me I want to see about getting on it or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, he hit me back and he was like, get with Smoke and Yo Yo. He said it's gonna be their card. I was like, oh, all right. So that's when I messaged. I think I messaged Yo Yo first, and I told him that I already started writing too. I think I was writing some Halloween type bars, like mass schemes, and I was just thinking to myself, I said these motherfucking bars would hit harder if they were for me, not me, but battle rapper me, Me. That wears the mask.
Okay.
So I was like, they would hit harder if they were for him. So I said, hey, I was like, what can you do about getting me on the October card or whatever? And I forgot if it was the next message or a few messages after that, but he got back with me and said, "What do you think about De Niro on the December card?" And I was like, "Bet." I was like, "That's 2 months longer than October." I said, "Oh, I'd rather do that. That'll give me more time to write."
Mm-hmm.
I was like, "That's cool." So yeah, so really, this matchup has been set up. This probably this might have been this probably matchup has been set up for a while. Um, and I was like, "Bet." So I started writing for De Niro. Um, Then he hit me up not too long after that and asked me what I thought about Luke Kane on the Bloodsport card. I was like yes, like no hesitation, yes.
Facts. Gotta take that.
Bloodsport, yeah. Like I don't care if I just wanted to do this shit for like you know what I mean, like. I was like, because I'm a spiritual person, so I was like, maybe it's like, you know what I mean? Like these, I felt like at this point it was like, nah, it was like too much shit's connecting for it to be more than just for fun. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And shit, and it did. A lot of it all played its role too. Like just like I said, not getting too personal, but that's how me and my son's mom got back connected or whatever. We, it was we fell out. We was not talking at all, and all the way ignoring each other. And I guess she stumbled across adept shit and seen that I was gonna be battling, and that's why she be in the chats today to the very day. So.
You know what?
But
That's beautiful,
it's,
Clip. You know what I mean?
that's what I say.
Even
All kinds of. That's what I say.
it's
All kinds of different shit. It's not just.
yeah,
It's more than one just coincidence type shit. I don't believe in coincidence.
right. Right. Listen, Clip. Once you truly align yourself, the world will start to align with self. You dig what I'm saying?
I agree.
And that's what it's all about. You feel me? Aligning self with the universe. You feel me? As long as you align self, you feel me? Lightning can strike. You feel me? It could be real electric about this. You feel me? That's a fact. You did what I'm saying. It's definitely not just a way of life but a way of thinking. You feel me? And for that to happen, when you know shit is messed up. You feel me? You know it's messed up. You feel me? And the only thing you can try to do is better self and do the things that you love that will make you better self. You feel me? That will have that light that shines on you that that people want to gravitate towards. You feel me? Because people don't want to gravitate towards a dim light. You feel me? There's not enough shine over there. You feel me? There's not enough light over there. What we gonna see? You feel me? But it was somebody with so much light. You feel me? Listen, we over here partying. We having a good old time, grand old. You know what I mean? we can see stuff over here. You feel me? And it's not so clouded. We ain't got to squint our eyes and wonder what's that over there in the corner and shit like that. You feel me? Everything it has a light shed upon it. You feel me? And that's what it's all about, Clip. Straight up. Now, transitioning into the actual battle, how you what was the first being that Never Forget was your first battle, right? What is the first time you realized that shit, I got this shit, you know what I mean? Because you only 2 battles in.
Well, like I said, I've been right in front of phone real quick. I'm cutting the air off right quick. I'm kind of cold. Cold case coming up.
It's coming up. Let's go.
Yeah. All right. Well, like I said, I've always been super confident in my pen. You know what I mean? I always felt like I was, I was good at freestyling. I was good at because down here in Texas, we like to go the whole beat. You know what I mean? We freestyle the whole beat type shit if we can. Salute Lil Flip. We be trying to do that shit all the time. And then so whenever I was in when I was locked up or whatever, because boys still be in there rapping and shit too, making their songs or whatever. And of course they be going down, getting the beats, doing the freestyle circles. We be letting each other hear songs type shit for the ones that actually write. And it was after a while, like people talk about it or whatever, I would hear shit like people say, "Oh, man, that boy's the coldest essay on the unit," and it's and then one of the homies will be like, and this is coming from my black homies and shit, and they'll say the other day, "Hey man, homie, the coldest essay on the unit," and shit, they'll reply with them "Nah, he the coldest on the unit." You know what I'm saying?
Talk that talk.
I don't know, I try to stay humble because because I know whenever I do get my cockiness doesn't come from me. It comes from getting my head pumped up. I ain't gonna lie. I don't need to be hearing too much shit all the time. I'm saying I'm just me. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, that shit don't apply. That shit applies to rap. You know what I mean? I want to be the shit in all aspects of how I walk. You know what I mean? But not just how I rap. I gotta be all the way on point and everything. Yeah, don't praise me yet.
Facts. Okay, so is doing this and getting the reception that you've gotten while doing this, is that just confirmation and affirmations? I knew I had this in me all along. It's just the right outlet.
I guess so, yeah, because I guess my biggest ordeal was I didn't know if I was gonna structure structure battle rap format correctly, and I still feel like I have a few tweaks I'm gonna make, to my style or whatever. They'll be noticeable in this next battle. Not to tell on myself or too much. I'm gonna slow it down a little bit. Not like how Lou slowed it down on me though. Man, I wish he would have came at me how he came to Breed though. Man, boy, I wish he would have barked at me like that. Boy, shit. For real. I wish he would have went first and barked at me like that. Then we I was rebuttal some shit. Boy.
So going into
But
this court case,
that's what I'm looking forward to. Is 3 rounds. Hopefully, I can get some rebuttals in.
yeah.
I ain't gonna force nothing. I ain't gonna force nothing.
So you got De Niro coming up.
Yes, Luke De Niro, Young King.
De Niro, his last showing might have been the best
I
De
think he
Niro
won.
that I've ever seen.
It was nice. But Alex,
yeah, Alex be snapping, son. Alex be snapping, son.
I got out of my seat. I'm telling you. I mean, I was like, shit. He got out of his. I gotta get out of mine. Shit. Go Alex. Shit. Get that boy. But the Nero was nice too. It's just, it was one of those, like, I don't know. I think he was kind of still like, damn. He was like, damn, that was nice. he was still probably
No, that's a fact. That's a fact. So, what is the preparation like? Without giving away too much, don't give away too much, because you know De Niro, he might be in the shadows. You feel me?
Gotcha.
And for future battlers, you feel me? Or for future battles, what is seeing De Niro come off a sort of a hot, you know what I mean, type of battle, you feel me? What's the preparation like for somebody like De Niro right now?
Let's see, probably I don't know, maybe probably eat a lot of junk food, you know, probably do a lot of oversleeping. And maybe Tuesday coming up, I'll probably try out this new blindfold I got. I got this blindfold, right, and this new magic marker. I'm gonna try to put together some shit, and then come the 22nd, I'll probably just throw away my third and freestyle it. So I'm bullshitting. I ain't that cocky. I'm trying to be funny, but nah. Preparation for De Niro really just because I feel like I'm more of a, you know, I put myself out there to be I'm more of an open target than him. You know what I'm saying? I have to make myself more available a little bit, and you know, ain't no one perfect, but he as, I guess, as a battle rapper and as his brand or whatever is for the most part, you know, he's solid. You know what I mean?
Okay then.
You know, he's solid. I mean, he's Young King, and you know, really, to be honest, so I just been watching as much of the shit as I can, watching the battles that I know he got versus Innovate, Slayer, Jack Boy Main, and don't tell me, motherfucker. Oh, Alex Pass, we were talking about it.
Did you go back and do some of the older battles that
the kill shots
or the tournaments? Yeah.
No, I have not. To be honest, not out of any slight to him.
I got you. I know what you mean.
I feel like they aren't as because I feel like the only reason I would go to those is for angles, and I don't feel like any type of angle from there. I really don't need. I'd rather use. Oh no, I'm gonna use angles, but they're gonna be present. Like, I guess that's the angles. Because at the same time too, I don't know if all of our, you know, word sports supporters know about all those. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if they know about all that. So I want to also maintain relevancy.
Right. I got you. So, what we doing? Is we writing for a classic, or we writing for a casket? What we doing? Clip?
He said it best. He said it's gonna be biblical.
Biblical?
That's what he said. It's gonna legendary.
Is it gonna be, you know what I mean, pastors praying, you know what I mean, eulogy speaking, mama's crying? Is it gonna be that type of biblical, or is it gonna be, you know what I mean, Sunday service? You know what I mean? What we doing?
Nah, it's I guess whenever he said that, and I agree to it, is in the sense of being historic. I guess
Mm,
legendary.
okay.
We're gonna put on a motherfucking classic. You know what I mean? Uh,
Okay. Talk that shit.
I would love to win 3-0, but I want him. I don't. Cause I feel like if I win 3-0, then I'm not getting the dinero that I want. I want him to fight so hard that he's at least gonna get one.
I got you. I got you. I got you. I got
If,
you.
you know what I mean? Of course,
You
he's
want it to
probably
be. You want it to be a
he's
war.
probably right. He's laughing right now. He's like, "Motherfucker, one." He's like, "I'm gonna win that bitch." That's like,
You want it
I
to be.
want you to. I
You
want.
want
That's
to.
why I'm
You want
saying
to
this.
engage in combat. You a hand to hand type of nigga. You feel me?
Mhm.
Yeah, I dig
Yeah,
that. I
because I
dig
didn't
that.
think. Because I want my brothers to go back and watch it too. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Have a ton of replay value and all that. I feel it. I feel it.
Mhm.
So I think it may be time for random questions, man. I think we made it. I think we made
All
it.
right.
So Clip,
Is there?
what is something that people misconstrue about you most or misunderstand about you most?
Um, that I'm an asshole, and that I don't know. I guess I'm like rude or arrogant.
Mm,
I'm definitely sarcastic, but
okay.
I'm a lot of. I don't know. I guess a lot more. I got a bigger heart than people know. I guess.
Okay.
But being a Libra though, so I guess yeah, I guess they're halfway right then because when I feel fucked over or slighted, not slighted, but if I feel fucked, it have to be fucked over. Like I ain't gonna be slighted, like or offended, that type of shit. I don't get offended easily, or like I really don't even get like I don't even take too much things as quote unquote disrespect. You know what I mean? Like it has to be something serious, not no petty shit. Um, but yeah, if only whenever I feel fucked over is whenever like I'll legit be like
Okay
I don't
then.
know, I'll write it out type shit. You know what I mean?
Okay then.
And then maybe
Okay
I'll
then.
grow out. Maybe that's one thing I haven't grown out of. I guess like I always feel like if need be, I still feel like there's always going to be some point that I might have to write it out on somebody. I still feel like I haven't reached a point to where nothing, like anything can happen and I won't. You know what I'm saying? And I just take it
Mm,
on the chin. Like, I feel like there's eventually some. I still got some. There's still a line that's drawn still. I don't think I've
got
grown
you.
out of that yet.
Okay, okay. So that's something self needs to work on, right?
Right, pride at the end of the day, to say the least. I guess that's what
Facts. So,
that's what
so,
causes it.
man, at least you know what causes it. You feel me? You know the root
Of
cause.
course.
The next is plan of action. You feel me? Um, so what are some of the experiences that you've had before battle rap that kind of helps you in battle rap?
Okay. Um. Well, I already spoke on the one about me having to memorize and shit.
Uh-huh.
So that one helped for sure with my memorization.
Okay.
Just I feel like just like different shit I've been in, just different shit I've been in my life period. Just helps my writing. It gives me the experience of shit to talk about. Like
Mm.
being able to speak on more shit because I've been there. I've been through it or whatever. I've been in it. If I well, of course you don't stay in all of it, but I've, you know what I mean. I got
Yeah.
stripes,
Yeah. Hey,
and
hey, that's hey.
that's why I tell a lot of people close to me, my loved ones and shit that too. I said trust me. If I could, sometimes I regret like just all that fucking up and just being away from my family and my loved ones for all that time. Missing out on that time and shit. But in a way, it's like I kind of appreciate all that stuff because though it was, you know, turmoil, as you say, um,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it helped. It molded me. It shaped me though. It because I would not say that I regret the person I am today. You know what I mean? Like the person I am today and that I'm on my way to becoming. I'm not ashamed of. I don't regret. You know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
if I feel like
That's
I would not have the same mentality had I not gone through all those things.
fire. Fire. So speak towards the biggest failure that you faced, and what did you learn from it?
um, Biggest failure to me is whenever I guess going through my whenever I was married to the mother of my daughters,
Mm-hmm.
um, just messing that up and going through divorce,
Uh-huh.
and that's why because in a way I feel like I fucked up my chance having family or whatever. When I had my family, I fucked it up, and then I met my son's mom. Now we have two sons now, and I've come pretty close to fucking this up a lot of times, a lot of times. But I guess it's I don't know. We we in it. We're still in it. So um, I'm just trying to, like I said, working towards still getting better type shit or whatever. So I could hopefully when it's all said and done, this one won't be fucked up. You know what I mean? Yeah,
Mm,
hopefully this one will repair.
mm. I got
But
you. So
I'm
your
patient
biggest
though. One thing I've learned is patience. I'm not gonna force anything.
patience.
You know what I'm saying? So
Mm,
hmm
that's a
but
big one.
marathon, right? Not a sprint.
You want to know what? You want to know what clip?
What's
Patience
that?
is, it's a cliche, right? Patience is key, right? But
Hmm.
it truly is. You feel me? Um, whenever uh, me and the wife don't see eye to eye, she may not want to talk to me. You know what I mean? She may not want the interaction with me. You feel me? And she may tell me that. You feel me? Like she's very straightforward, very honest. You feel me? And that's very dope. But she'll tell me like, listen, I don't want no interaction right now. Just please, you know what I mean? And we could come back and we could talk about it. I'm not mad at you. You know what I mean? I just want to gather my thoughts. You know what I mean? On some shit like that.
Hmm.
And me as a man, it does something to me. You feel me? Like, cause it's like, yo, what the? But having that patience to know that your woman needs that time. You know what I mean? Um, and respecting it and making sure that she's ready and she's comfortable to expel whatever it is that she needs to expel, to have her point come across to you, that you get it, that you both get it, that you both one in unison with it. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, the female is, you know what I mean? I call my wife my tree of knowledge. That's the tree of life. All life comes from a female. That's a fact. You did. Um,
Salute,
and without
salute
her,
all the queens, man.
without the queens, we just out here being lost kings. You feel me? And
Hmm.
that's a fact. And we don't have that patience to give them that time to compute what they need to compute, so they can help you see the bigger picture. Then you just gonna be lost. That's a fact. But nah,
We'll talk.
that's a very dope lesson to learn. You know what I mean? And those are very dope. I don't want to say they're failures, because guess what? Um, you still had those well, with one you have that interaction with, that can still be repairable. You feel me? But with the
Hmm.
other one, it's still dope, that it can be a mutual respect amongst people, and we can co-parent these children as needed. You feel me? As or
Right.
you know what I mean? That's required. You feel me? and that's the dopest. You feel me? So there's always that. You feel me? Now we about to it's about to get spicy. You feel me? Maybe not right now, but in the near future. You feel me? So your top 5 hip hop artists of all time.
My top 5. Whenever I do these lists, I take it as who are my favorite, not who I think is the legitimate best or whatever. Okay, or is that what you want? Who I think is?
Nah, who is
For
your
instance,
favorites?
my favorite. Okay, so Wayne for sure.
Okay.
Kendrick.
Okay.
We're doing rap and hip hop or just artists, just to listen to.
It's all around, whatever you want to throw in there. Let's do that.
Okay. I fucks with the weekend.
Okay.
I fuck with the weekend heavily.
That's kind of.
That's kind of what I'm always.
Nothing. Go ahead. Continue. Lil Wayne, Kendrick, The Weeknd.
Let me see. I'm telling you, I mean, I listen to more battle rap than I do actual music.
Shit, throw them in there. Shit,
nigga. Hold on, I still got my 5. Hold on. Kendrick, The Weeknd. Who the fuck I be listening to? Oh, I fuck with.
You got Wayne.
I fuck with.
You got The
Weeknd.
Lil Baby.
I fuck with Lil Baby.
Okay, Lil Baby spit.
And
okay.
And I mean, I guess I would just say pretty much like all my Texas shit still. I mean, UGK if you want me to put one specifically. Okay. I'm always gonna just be. Okay. That's something I'll always go. Anytime I'm gonna ride, like if I'm gonna take a ride for more than 30 minutes or something, I'm gonna put on motherfucking put on the UGK that take it off or whatever.
UGK. Okay. So Lil Wayne, we got Kendrick, we got The Weeknd,
mm-hmm.
we got who else you say?
Lil Baby.
Shout out to Lil Baby,
mm-hmm.
Southside Atlanta. You feel me? Shout out to Lil Baby. UGK. Okay, that's a solid. Okay. Top 5 battle rappers.
All right, I need to pick. What is this right here? Oh, De Niro's verse. I'll just write it on here. I'm just bullshitting. She want shots. So, Hollow.
Mm-hmm.
Twerk.
Mm-hmm.
Chess.
Twerk, Hollow, Chess.
Fuck. I ain't gonna lie, man. I used to not like him too much, but this past year he's been amazing. I'm gonna put Geechi on here.
Chess, Hollow, Twerk, Geechi,
and Big K. I'm always gonna like Big K.
Big K. Chess, Hollow, Twerk, Geechi, and Big K. That's a solid top 5. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's a solid top 5.
Big K's he's slacking though. His past 2, I mean, these past 2 have definitely. He needs to step it up, man. If he's gonna remain on this top 5.
Okay then. So now it's about to get spicy. This is where it gets electric. You ready for this clip?
Yeah.
All right. Top 5 worst sport battle rappers.
Not including me. Not including me or including me.
Shit. However you want to do it.
All right. I'm gonna not include myself.
You can leave people
everyone
off the
includes
list.
yourself.
You can put people on. You know what I mean? You can put yourself on the list. You feel me? However, shout out to No Loose Chat. You know what I mean? Shout out to the whole chat. I know I've been neglecting y'all, but I see y'all in there. You feel me? All them electric bolts and all of that. Y'all ain't shit either. The chat ain't shit. But top 5 worst sport battle rappers of all. Well, not of all time, but well, I guess you could say of all time, but top 5 worst sport battle rappers right now.
Okay, I'm gonna give you my top 5. I'm gonna not include myself. I'm gonna give you my top 5, and then I'm gonna give you the 2 out of those 5 who I feel like I would have the most difficult time writing for, but I still think I would beat them. So my top 5 in no particular order is gonna be Innovate, Trado, Rio.
Innovate, Trado, Rio.
Lou. And hold on. Let me go through all of them.
Innovate, Trado,
we got a lot.
Rio,
we got a lot.
And Lou. We do.
There's a lot of us.
There is. You got one more.
Skip no one over just because I rushed it. Yeah, I don't want to skip no one over just because I rushed it. Ooh.
Yeah, you damn so rushed.
I got my last man. I'm having a hard time picking between Gullah and Vito, but I'm gonna put Vito right there.
Vito.
I mean, Gullah got. I think Gullah got it. Man, I want to put Gullah, but you know what? I'm gonna put Gullah because Gullah don't got no chokes. Gullah ain't choke, right?
Gullah. Yeah. Only one so.
Against who?
I forgot, but I believe it was the SummerSlam card. Or it might have been before that, and then he got his get back on the SummerSlam card. However, but yeah, I remember. You know what I mean? Teekster.
Okay.
Yeah,
no, I'm gonna keep Gullah on there. Sorry, Vito. So I got Innovate, Trado, Rio, Lou, and Gullah.
Gullah?
On the top 5. But the 2 who I feel like would give me the most, I would find it difficult to write for at least would be Rio and Trado.
The 2 the top 2?
Right, that I would have trouble writing for.
Innovate and Rio.
Because I feel like for the most part, Rio is capable of getting into, you know what I mean? Like me and Rio almost like I feel like we'll be in most of the same bag. But so that's why. But him with the more experience is why I say like it's the same bag, but he has more experience with it. And whereas I feel like me and Trado would be in different bags. Like I feel like I don't punch as much like he do. I don't know. But I feel like I write and I guess I win with other shit. I don't know. But that's why I told him whenever Yo made that little statue view thing, that's why we were going over it. I was like, I don't know. I wouldn't put punches on me. I feel like I don't do it. Like I'm not. It's not my predominant thing, Unless I don't know. I don't know. What do you think? How do you think that those little attributes were?
Scheme.
I had angle.
You scheming, wordplay. Angles. You did angle. It was. I'm gonna be real with you though. I'm gonna be real with you though, Clip. It's kind of too early to tell because you're still growing into your battle rap format, so to speak. You feel me? Because your first one was a whole scheme. You feel me? Second one, you had some scheme in it, but it was at an angle. You know what I mean? You had some punches. I mean, that's natural for a writer to have punches. You feel me?
Right.
But I think through time we'll truly figure out what your core attributes would be. You know what I mean? What works for a clip? What you find works for a clip? You know what I mean? And that's the beauty of the journey. You know what I mean? That's the beauty of the journey, my brother. So transitioning, Mount Rushmore, battle rap, Mount Rushmore. What we doing?
Mook.
And mind you, before we answer this, battle rap Mount Rushmore, I like to consider all of battle rap. Bless you.
Okay. Yo, Matt. Right? Is it all battle rap?
Yeah, all the battle rap from the battlers to the owners, the league owners, to the media, to the virtual niggas. I mean, the virtual side. I don't want to say virtual niggas like I ain't a partial. You know what I mean? Like I ain't a virtual nigga. Like derogatory, but I mean, the virtual side, all of that. You know what I mean? Like, what you know what I mean? What would your battle rap Mount Rushmore look like?
Oh, that case, since you explain it like that.
You writing it down?
I'm gonna go.
Give me one name, just one.
All right, I'm gonna go Smack, ARP.
Okay.
Lux.
Okay.
And Yo-Yo.
Okay. Okay. That's a fire list.
He said all the battle rap, so yeah.
ARP.
Revolutionary type shit. Revolutionary.
And twice.
Shit, so.
Why not? That's fire. Okay, so getting into another question. What battle rapper most influenced you?
Holla.
Is there something specific about it, about his style that is captivating?
That he gets in every bag. I ain't saying because I don't like him because I think he's the best. Like I said, I don't think he's the best, the best puncher, the best schemer, the very, very best at every single thing. But I like that he's very, very good at getting into every bag. That's what I like. Because I don't like to just watch one-dimensional style type shit. But you say that as far as influential. However, when I'm writing though, I don't know how other battle rappers do. If they just like listen to music or if they just write in silence. I watch twerk battles. I drown out. I could drown out what he's like. I'm not paying attention to what he's saying. I just play them for the energy.
The
His
electricity.
energy's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it brings it like whenever, man. Only because especially because I'm a real spiritual person. Damn, whenever he fucking, whenever he told Loso, whenever he did the, of course I walk by faith, and sometimes I
Drive
drive by
by
too, and then
too.
he just
Yeah.
started breathing and shit. Like,
Mm-hmm.
damn, I got chills, bro. Like, I like felt like, like how like he fucking was. I know what type of time he had to have been like in real life. Like I can imagine if I was just if he had a motherfucker feeling like that in person. So yeah, I watch. I watch his battles for the energy. You know what I mean? Like to
Mm-hmm.
get me like I don't write sitting down. I'll fucking walk around my whole shit. You know what I mean? I don't like I rarely write sitting down. I'll be walking
Oh,
around
that's a
and
fact.
thinking.
He
But I
said
just
I
have that
gotta
shit
walk
playing like
around with it.
lit.
He said I gotta be lit with it,
Mhm.
say. Straight up. So, your biggest pet peeve in battle rap?
Race angles.
Mm,
Fuck man, talking about bars, man.
yeah. Yeah.
But I don't know, like, well, I mean, unless it's humorous. If it's done very humorous and you can tell it's like mild, like, yeah. But
Yeah.
if you like doing it to where like you could see that like you got bitterness in your voice and shit, like what
Yeah.
for?
Yeah.
Who really racist for me? But type
Right.
shit. But
I got you. I
um,
got you.
but that's kind of like only because
Alright.
I for the most part like I fuck with all different races and cultures and shit. So
Right.
it's like I know I shouldn't expect everyone to be as on the same type of time. I understand that people brought up different and may have had different beliefs forced on them or whatever. But
Mm,
I don't know. At the end of the day, it's like I don't know. I feel like we all the human race or whatever. But
that's
I
a
don't get into
fact.
all that. That's too political. But yeah,
That's a fact.
my daughters are half black or whatever. So and then
Mm-hmm.
my sons are they're my son's mom. She Puerto Rican. You know, salute my Puerto
Okay.
Rican goddess.
Tear it up. You feel me? Shout out to the queen. You feel me? Um. So this is, you know what I mean? We getting to the end clip. You feel me? For people that's not in tune with clip, which battle do you tell them to go and see first? To get
With
into
that
with
being
clip.
said, damn. With that being said, they can only see the Bloodsport. Well, I take that back because a Depth channel got terminated. They took it off completely
Oh
like
shit.
2 days ago, 3 days. Yeah,
Oh shit.
right in the
It's
middle
on
of a live,
HB.
right in the
It's
middle
on
of it.
HB's channel though, right?
Yes, it's on HB channels. Yes, the full event is
Okay.
still on HB2 in its channel, so you could depending on what type of
Damn, that's fucked up, but
it's
I hope you get your
for
shit back.
the yeah he's really talking about leaving it alone, but he said he don't have the energy to keep on, you know what I mean, getting terminated. But
Yeah.
we respect it. We respect. I know. If he gets moved again, we'll see him again. You know, he knows
Mm-hmm.
he deserves his piece though. If that's what he wants. Um,
Facts.
um, but nah, I guess for more of the casual fan, I would watch the Liu Kang battle, the Bloodsport battle, because um, the Never Forget battle was a lot had a lot of like YouTube blogger and chat related references that a motherfucker may not get unless they've like been subscribed to like multiple channels for the past
Mm-hmm.
year and a half. You know what I mean? So the
Mm-hmm.
Bloodsport, my Bloodsport references were more for for the general. The way I told Lou, I said anybody who understands English should understand my round. You know what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm.
motherfucker, I have like the David and Goliath schemes, the Philadelphia 76ers schemes. Motherfuckers know this. They don't got to know about just battle rap. You know what I mean? They can just know about general information. So check out Clip Corleone versus Liu Kang off the Bloodsport
Mm-hmm.
card, Warren Sport Battlegrounds YouTube page. Subscribe, like, comment, all that good shit. Notification game, bell up, because my boy Yo Yo looks like he's starting to go live again. He pulled about 9 hours, 10 hours strong on him, going hard. Black screen 4 times. What?
Word, word,
Holding it
word.
down still. So we Yo Yo boss. What's up? Um, but yeah, y'all go tap in. Obviously, y'all here. Y'all definitely tap in with Smoke. Make sure y'all keep it that way and spread the love, spread the words.
All right, that's a fact. That's a fact. Definitely.
But
So, Clip. Last question,
yes,
my brother.
the last one.
Yes, sir. This is the most electric one. When it's all said and done, my brother, what do you want your legacy to be known as or known for?
um, I'm gonna answer this two ways because I feel like I got what I kind of have is like a little selfish kind of hope, and then I have more of a what I feel like is gonna happen, and that's what I'm also working towards. Also, it's simultaneous almost, but I guess my selfish little dream or whatever would be what I really would want to accomplish eventually through battle rap and also whenever I finish recording my album and drop my album because it's gonna be my one and only album I'm ever gonna do. But I'm more than likely so I'm gonna put like all my soul into it or whatever. But through all this, what I would like to accomplish is for someone to, I guess, the right person or whatever to hear and just respect my pen. You know what I mean? Because I know everybody's style ain't for everyone. Everybody's look ain't for everybody. Everybody's talk or beliefs ain't for everybody. So at the end of the day, I know that that creates barriers as far as reaching ultimate success. You know what I mean? Drake's success, if you will, because that motherfucker is worldwide or whatever. Um, so with that said, what I would like my ultimate goal would be just to be a ghostwriter, to write whatever music, battle rap, males, females, country, rap, R&B, alternative, whatever, all of it. Like I want to write all of it because I'm capable of all of it. I'm just like I have written a lot of that shit. You know what I mean? So it's like I feel like I'll be able to really enjoy my passion for music and be able to do it from be able to still have my family, be behind the scenes, be out of the spotlight, like I said, like I said, do the family thing, but yet still enjoy my passion for music, and then I would also be able to expand, be able to open a wider window of what my writing can actually tap into. Because for the most part, all my writing has been for me. But I don't, who knows what type of fire song I could write, through the eyes, for maybe like, for a female country artist or some shit, that type of shit, or an alternative artist, or just from someone else's perspective. But right before
outside the
that,
box, yeah.
Right, and I feel like I would never get bored that way because I would always be having a new challenge too. That's another thing. I love challenges. From another thing, what my life has brought is to not shy away from a challenge. I embrace them. I embrace controversy. I embrace, all that stuff because I feel like at the end of the day, it's attack. It's, you know what I mean? Like extend at me for something, and to let it win would be ridiculous.
No, that's fire, Clip. Straight up, Clip Corleone. Thank you for a fire interview you did. What I'm saying, I humbly appreciate it, my brother.
I appreciate you, Smok.
Man, listen, man. Whenever you want to come back up and do this, anytime, my brother, just let me know. You feel me? Is there any last words you want to give to the people?
Just real quick. I wanted to answer the second half of that question. I was gonna say what I actually think is gonna happen and what I'm really working more towards is this is what I tell my baby mama all the time. I feel like if not both, at least one of my sons is our sons is. I feel like they like destined to be great. Like I really feel that way. But I tell her, I said in order for them to be great, I said like we got to be great as parents. So my focus is me trying to do what I got to do to present the best opportunities for our boys. and hopefully they you give them the right lessons. They,
Mhm.
you know, I get connected with the right people, and
Mhm.
that greatness takes place. And I don't need, I'll be proud of that within itself. I don't need
Facts.
anything. I don't need anything with my name on it, particularly.
Factuals.
But last thing, I guess that was in the that. So to the people, I just want to say, shit, I low key love all y'all, man. For real, I was right there with most of y'all too. Just
Mhm.
supporting, showing love, and life presented itself to where now I'm on this side of this shit. But I mean, I'm still the same person. I feel like I try to be at least. So if I ever get out of pocket, y'all don't be scared to let me know. You know what I mean? Whether you got a wrench or not, check my bitch ass, man. And if you can't check me here on YouTube, you can check me on Instagram. I'm at seventh day dot ent.
Mhm.
The seventh with the th. You know what I mean? Or you can just type in Clip Corleone and shit, it'll come up. It'll be under Clip Corleone and David S. That's my government. That's would be what I ghost right under. Clip Corleone. I kept as my battle rap name because I feel like everybody already knew that name from the chats and shit. You know what I mean? I feel
Mhm.
like to make a whole new battle rap name would throw a lot of people off. You know what I mean? But I feel like at
Mhm.
least I already had that connection with the chat and the other people in the network. But under Clip Corleone, so I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna keep it for my battle rap.
Fire.
Mhm.
Fire. So, Clip Corleone, once again, my brother, thank you for coming on and gracing the platform, my brother. I look forward to seeing the progress. I look forward to seeing the future for you, my brother. Make it a bright one. You dig. Salute to you, my brother.
Salute to you as well. God bless everyone. Be blessed.
Be blessed. Ladies and gentlemen, Clip Corleone. That was a fire interview. I'm not even going to lie to you. Um, we found out that Clip was a little better. So, huh? He over here kicking, he over here kicking out trash cans and shit. Shout out to Clip, man. And you know what I mean? Going through stuff at an early age, you know what I mean? Himself, just recognizing the fact that trying to fit in can get you in a world of trouble. You feel me? As he actually had to go through. You feel me? Uh, uh, and and he said something, right? He said, I appreciated the turmoil, as I would call it, right? He said he appreciates the turmoil, right? Of going through that, right? That is a fire statement. Like, I wrote that down with the quickness because guess what? Shout out to Luke Kane. Luke Kane say, you feel me? You can't really truly appreciate the positive without the negative. You feel me? Um, was presumed to be positive in his life right now. He appreciates all of that positivity, but he also appreciates the where it comes from, the negative that it comes from. You feel me? And going through that turmoil to get out of that sort of state, which is fire. Anybody that could recognize that character flaw and let it go, and I have that written down right here. Recognize character flaws and let it go. You feel me? There's too many times where we go around with pent up anger, mad at the world for no reason. When really you should be mad with yourself. You did what I'm saying. Recognize the character flaw within and let that shit go. You feel me? There's no it's not being soft. You feel me? It's not being how you say less of a man. It's actually being more of a man. And and it goes the other way. Individual, you looking at a different type of individual. You know what I mean? You recognize the character flaw in them. You know what I mean? And you don't fault them. You know what I mean? You fault the flaw. You dig what I'm saying? But guess what? You let that shit go. You feel me? And it's okay. You feel me? It's one of them to where at that point it's kind of protecting the core of the positivity. You know what I mean? We can accept some of the negativity. You feel me? Because as we mentioned, that makes the positivity ball grow, right? The core, the nucleus, that makes it grow, right? But too much of the negativity, we gotta let that shit go. You feel me? And it's okay to square up. It's okay to be yourself. You feel me? You heard it from Cliff's mouth. He was so caught up in trying to fit in, not being his true self, and it cost him 4 years and 7 months, amongst being on probation from 11. You dig what I'm saying? Like, and it's dope that he's recognized that fact. It's dope that he's out of that situation. You feel me? But what's even doper is that he shared that with us, and we can process that, and you know what I mean, and teach and build. You feel me? We all Hove did that, so hopefully we didn't have to go through that. You feel me? Oh man, patience. Oh my goodness, patience. He spoke to being patient, realizing that was his number one lesson. You know what I mean? His biggest failure turned out to be his number one lesson. You feel me? Super dope. Patience, man. I know it's cliche. Patience is a virtue and all that, right? I know. But it's the truth, man. Patience is definitely key to a lot of situations, right? And when you have a lot of patience, people can test that, right? You know what I mean? But however, having the patience and having the knowing, what other people's patience levels are, and being content with that, you feel me, and waiting, you know what I mean, waiting until a person is comfortable, or waiting until a situation is good or just right, and taking the opportunity. You dig what I'm saying? It's all about patience. You feel me? You can't have too much of it. You can't have too little. You feel me? It got to be just right, or else you're gonna miss that window of opportunity. You feel me? And there's too many windows to be passed up. You feel me? Straight up. And then number one, and I think we all forget this. Have fun. What is all the fuss about? Have fun. This is supposed to be fun. This is supposed to be entertaining. You dig what I'm saying? I think we get away from that, and not just in the battle rap realm, but in the real world as well. You know what I mean? We genuinely don't have fun. We have this camera in our face, this microphone right here. You did what I'm saying, these computers and laptops and all of these gadgets. But guess what? We don't go outside and have fun. Have fun. Do what makes you happy. You feel me? And if you're not having fun and you mad at other people being happy, then guess what? There's a app for that. You feel me? Shout out to Jules Gaming Lounge. You feel me? There's an app for that. It's called the White Flag app. You did what I'm saying. You are not alone. I promise you. I promise you. There's people out there that feel that exact same way. You feel me? But have fun. As y'all can tell, I love having fun. I love to laugh. You know what I mean? I love a good joke. You feel me? All of that good stuff. And guess what? So does my family. And I make sure that we do that. You feel me? I make sure we go out. We do trails. We do arts and crafts. We do all of this little fun shit that's fun to them. It may not be fun to me, but it ends up being fun to me. You dig what I'm saying? Because we're having fun. How could you not have fun when everybody else is having fun? Man, either way, man. I appreciate y'all for smoking with the king. You dig what I'm saying? Y'all make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. You dig. Salute for those that deserve it. You feel me? And as always, man, I love y'all. King. I'm about this thing, man.
That was electric. That was electric.